Silverstone.com, and welcome to the 2014 astrological forecast for the sign of Gemini, the twins, covering those of you born between May the 21st and June the 21st. Now, Gemini is an air sign, and it's also what we call a mutable sign, with a natural connection or affinity to the other mutable signs of Virgo, Sagittarius and Pisces. Mutable signs are adaptable to the environment and can be unpredictable sometimes. They are changeable and flexible, being able to get the most out of any given situation. So Gemini, here's what I'll be explaining for your year ahead of 2014. We'll be looking at an overview of what's happening, where there's positive expansion for your life, where there's tests and trials, spiritual development, and the best dates in the calendar for love and relationships. Let's have a look at the overview of your year ahead. Firstly, 2014 starts with a Venus retrograde, travelling through your 8th house of debts, taxes, intimacy and sexual attitudes. Secondly, the planet of luck and success helps you out because it's in your 2nd house of finances. Later on in the year, it will be moving into your house of communication, and I'll explain a little bit more about that in a minute. Thirdly, radical, unorthodox planet Uranus remains in your 11th house all year, making your dreams a little bit more unusual and constantly changing. So, moving on, let's firstly have a look where there is positive life expansion for your year ahead, Gemini. Jupiter, the planet of luck and money, starts the year in your 2nd house of cash, finances and money. Jupiter is in your income zone, suggesting good fortune coming your way, maybe in the form of extra abundance in the first half of 2014, maybe a pay rise. Not sure? Watch out and work towards it, Gemini. You will have your lucky moments financially, but don't ever assume that this is the norm, and make sure to invest more than you spend. After July the 18th, Jupiter moves into your 3rd house of communication, study, absorbing information, communicating. Your hopes and aspirations get thrown into the pot here. Moving on, let's look at where there are a few trials to your 2014. And here is where we're talking about planet Saturn. Saturn is strict and demanding and generally gets what he wants. So Saturn, the headmaster of the heavens, is screaming out to you, I'm demanding elevation in you, Gemini, in the physical, the mental, the spiritual, the mind, the body, the soul. So Gemini, get lean and clean. This planet will need you to work harder and in a more disciplined way, and it pays dividends after seeing you putting your hard work in. So Gemini, let's have a look at where you're spiritually developing over 2014. Neptune is the most spiritual, insightful and psychic of all the planets, and it highlights what your true calling is in work and career. All that which really enhances you, your mind, your spirit, your soul and your life. If it does all that, then let's rev up that pursuit for achieving your dreams into reality, dear Gemini. And it's having its effect in your life in 2014. Okay, Gemini, let's have a look at what the hottest love dates are for 2014. Get your pen and paper ready. April the 6th to May the 3rd, Venus, the love planet, is in your 10th house of career, long-term goals and ambitions, and puts you in the spotlight for getting recognised, not only in love, but in work and career. April the 19th, Venus, the love planet, makes a lucky trine to Jupiter, the lucky, Jupiter that brings money, wealth and success. So when we put them two together, you've got a powerful energy going on April the 19th, and it's all happening in your 10th house of work and career. May the 15th, exciting out of the blue encounters are possible, bringing in more of your hopes and wishes and dreams. Next date, June the 23rd to July the 18th, Venus, the love planet, is in your first house of image and gives your image an ooh la la factor, getting you noticed and making you magnetic. September the 29th to October the 23rd, Venus, the love planet, is in your 5th house of love affairs, giving you that inviting allure. November the 16th to December the 10th, Venus is always good in the traditional house of marriage and commitment, so watch out there. Okay, that's it for now, Gemini. Remember, that is just a snippet of what's happening in your life over 2014, but please keep in mind, if we put our intentions and our actions together, projected out at the right time, astrologically, then our goals and wishes have a much better chance of manifestation. If you haven't already, please join up to my free newsletter by going to the bottom of my homepage on skysilverstone.com, and don't forget to catch me live on screen every week, loving answering your questions and supporting you all live on TV. Have a great 2014, dear Gemini.